Look closely at the Grand Strand. Living along this coastline offers incredible beauty, but exposes a home's architecture to constant, aggressive environmental hostility. The first major stressor is the sheer volume and velocity of our tropical rainfall. A typical summer storm here drops massive amounts of water onto a roof in a matter of minutes. Next is the coastal salt air. The heavy, saline moisture blowing in off the Atlantic acts as a highly corrosive agent, continuously eating away at standard exterior building materials. Right above the roofline, our dense local canopy of pine and oak trees continuously sheds abrasive needles, leaves, and sticky sap year-round. When you combine torrential downpours, accelerated salt corrosion, and heavy organic debris during a severe coastal storm, the result is devastating. Standard residential water displacement systems, the kind you pull off a shelf at a hardware store, are completely overwhelmed by these localized conditions. When a system backs up, that water forces its way behind the gutters, it seeps into the roof decking and rots the home's architecture from the inside out. Surviving this environment requires moving past temporary fixes. It requires a permanent, custom-engineered defense system. The primary structural vulnerability attached to most local homes is the standard 5-inch sectional gutter. This cross-section of a standard 5-inch gutter shows the problem in action. Under a simulated heavy rainfall rate, it rapidly fills and violently overflows. It is physically and mathematically incapable of displacing our local tropical downpour volume. As the water weight maximizes, the structural joints and seams connecting the individual sections stretch and pull apart. Every seam is an inevitable point of failure. Coastal salt air accelerates the oxidation at these specific seams, causing rapid rust, corrosion, and continuous water escape right against the home. Traditional installation methods make this worse. The cheap aluminum spikes slowly pull away from the wood fascia under the shifting weight. The systemic overflow creates a cascade of damage: aggressive wood rot on the fascia, washed-out landscaping around the foundation, and severe exterior decay. It also creates a secondary danger: the constant, hazardous chore of climbing ladders to clear out the inevitable pine needle clogs. Relying on a standard 5-inch sectional gutter creates a recurring maintenance cycle that rarely keeps pace with coastal rainfall rates. The first layer of the GPS defense system is the 6-inch seamless aluminum gutter. This side-by-side volume simulation shows exactly how the math works. Upgrading from a 5-inch to a 6-inch profile increases your total water displacement capacity by exactly 40%. These systems are custom fabricated seamlessly right on your property, ensuring an exact fit to your roofline. Because the aluminum is seamless, there is zero risk of joint leaks, and the continuous material naturally resists salt air corrosion. To mount this system, we use heavy-duty, indestructible hidden hangers. Instead of relying on outdated spikes, these hidden hangers are driven securely into the solid wood fascia. They hold the aluminum tight against the home, even under extreme downward stress. To handle the increased water volume, we pair the gutter with massive 3x4 heavy-duty downspouts. High-capacity gutters require these larger downspouts to prevent dangerous bottlenecks during torrential downpours. The 6-inch capacity, hidden hangers, and 3x4 downspouts work together to provide 40% more displacement than standard residential hardware. To make this high-volume system entirely maintenance-free, we install the LeafBlaster Pro Micro Mesh Shield. The advanced material science here is critical. This mesh is manufactured from surgical-grade stainless steel. Surgical-grade stainless steel is the only material strictly capable of permanently resisting coastal salt corrosion while maintaining maximum water flow. The physical design of the mesh allows it to filter out fine particles while maintaining high water intake. It successfully blocks everything from massive oak leaves down to the finest pine needles and abrasive roof grit. By blocking these organics, it prevents the sludge buildup that typically rots standard gutters from the inside out. Because the material is so resilient, it comes backed by a 40-year warranty. Adding LeafBlaster Pro permanently eliminates the hazardous chore of ladder maintenance and ensures your displacement engine operates at peak capacity every time it rains. Capturing the water at the roofline is only half the battle. We now have to address the deposition zone at the ground level. This cross-section shows the specific hydrology of the Grand Strand. We are building on highly porous sandy soil that sits directly above a naturally high water table. When water accumulates against a structural wall, it exerts hydrostatic pressure. Dumping high volumes of water directly at the foundation in this specific soil type accelerates this destructive pressure rapidly. The structural consequences of this pooling are severe: rapid soil erosion, crawlspace flooding, and foundation sinking. The mathematically necessary solution to this coastal hydrology problem is the GPS custom-engineered French drain. The French drain captures the water directly from the 3x4 downspout, preventing it from ever touching the vulnerable foundation soil. This subterranean routing system moves the water completely off the structural footprint of the property. It safely disperses the water into the street or drainage ditch via a pop-up emitter. Any roofline gutter system is incomplete and potentially dangerous without an engineered underground displacement system to protect the foundation. At Gutter Protection Services, our core operational standard is the once-and-done philosophy. Many local competitors rely on temporary, unskilled subcontractors to rush through installations. We do not. GPS is a veteran-led company, utilizing a highly disciplined, dedicated core crew for every project. All hardware and materials used in our system are 100% American-made, ensuring maximum durability and reliability. And we operate under the Jerry standard. Our owner, Jerry, is personally on site for the final sign-off of every single job. We verify the engineering before we leave your property. This specific combination of premium American materials, veteran discipline, and strict owner accountability is exactly why GPS is the highest-rated gutter company in South Carolina across Google, the BBB, Angie, and HomeAdvisor. Stop tolerating temporary fixes, dangerous ladder maintenance, and repeated water damage. Securing your home with our system is immediately accessible. We offer 0% financing for up to 36 months and $0 down options with no credit check required. Call us today at 843-999-4939 or visit myrtlebeachgutters.com to schedule your free consultation. This engineered defense system removes the uncertainty of coastal storms and provides long-term protection for the home's architecture.